I have done a number of pilots recently. My husband's a director and we love to work together, and so this was one that we did last year, and I stayed with the show and decided to do the series because the actors are so delightful. We were going to shoot in Los Angeles at Santa Clarita, and at the last minute told us we were going to Austin. And this is a lifestyle change. Getting going, and especially in a new town, it was pretty exhausting. There has to be a distinction for the audience. What happens is the wealthy twin, Sutton, takes off for LA with just the clothes on her back. And so she's getting a little bit more of a California look. And Emma is the twin who stays behind in the wealthy family, and she goes crazy in her closet and wears heels every day to school and fabulous bags and lots of jewelry. We have shopped out Austin a couple of times where we know every article of clothing that's in Neiman's and Nordstrom and Anthropologie, Zara, and we went up to Dallas for 2 days and had some terrific luck. There isn't much in creating from scratch, but in this episode, Sutton doesn't have anything with her. She's handed a stack of nasty old clothes that were her twin sisters, and she wants to make something great to wear to school the next day. So we just got a very simple dress and bought out, I think we have 8 of them. And I am going to make a sort of a granny dress. She's going to find in the closet, and it will have big kind of billowy Cinderella type of sleeves with some lace and some really funky little applique. And then she'll put it back and then maybe think, oh, maybe I'll just take off the sleeve, and you're going to see it's going to be a combination of Gone with the Wind, where she with the curtains, and perhaps a little, who was that? Oh, Bewitched, you know, a little twinkling of the nose, and voila. My first question about the parents, because they are wealthy and they live in Scottsdale, and I hope I'm not going to alienate anyone, I asked who the parents voted for in the last election, and that will help me quite a bit in how I will dress them. Dad has a big secret and he's guilty, so I try not to give that away too much with, no, I mean, he's not guilty of any crime, but he feels guilty about perhaps some secrets of his past. So he's pretty straight-laced looking. All of the girls are zeros or double zeros, so it's very surprising. Sometimes I'll buy something for one character and it'll end up in someone else's closet. Jen started little cheat sheets that have really come in handy. These are all the episodes with pictures for each of the changes of each of the characters. So we, of course, have all the continuity books, but this is a pretty quick way to find out, you know, what's Mads wearing, you know, in episode 105. Does she have her cowboy boots on? So Ethan is our heartthrob, our young Johnny Depp. He's so handsome, he's so nice, great guy. He wears some John Barbados that we have to knock down and age a little bit. He wears some t-shirts, you know, I put some slim-fitting short-sleeve plaid shirts on him, but as I said, he doesn't have a lot of money, so we can't, you know, dress him up too much. He basically has 4 pairs of jeans and 2 pairs of shoes, and those keep repeating. But he does show up in a tuxedo at a dance, and oh my goodness, he's very, very handsome in that. A lot of times things look very conservative, but we accessorize them up. And it's jewelry, purses, you know, lots of like little Kelly bag kind of, you know, purses. It's actually Char's dress. And she does do lots of pinks. For some reason, this top was blogged about like crazy last week. I mean, which is different about doing a show with young actors. I think right now there are 4 different blogs that are writing about the show, and every week I get this big list of clothes that they want to identify. We have a character starting today who I have copied Stephanie's look for her, which is very cool. I wonder if Stephanie will notice it. You know who my inspiration for her is? Every day I can't wait to see what she's wearing.
Oh.
Check out the bag.
It's very flattering.
The Mad Men era is my era, and my father, we grew up outside of New York. My father took the train in exactly those clothes. My mother wore those clothes, and I wore those little dresses, and so that has always appealed to me. The 70s, and that would be exciting to do. I went to Woodstock. I see that portrayed poorly more than anything else, and so that really irks me. I remember there was a film that I won't go into it, but there was something in Almost Famous that I was looking at going, that hadn't happened yet, you know. So there are some real bookmarks for me. Hopefully I won't make any of those mistakes for other people.